You spent 30 years paying a mortgage. The bank got every cent. And now, when you finally call it yours, a bill arrives. Property tax, $6,000 this year, $6,000 next year, every year, until you die. In the United States and Canada, you never truly own your home. You rent it from the government, indefinitely. A $500,000 home in the U.S. at 7% interest over 30 years. Your monthly payment, $3,226. Over 30 years, you pay $1.19 million for a $500,000 house. Add property tax, $700 per month. Homeowner's insurance, $130. You're paying $4,176 every month just to exist in a house. And when it's paid off, the $700 property tax doesn't stop. It never stops. You can't afford to buy? Fine. You'll rent instead. Average one bedroom in Toronto, $2,400 per month. Vancouver, $2,800. New York City, $3,500. That's $33,600 to $42,000 a year, gone, with zero equity built. The median Canadian household income after tax, $70,000. That means 50% of your entire take-home pay goes directly to a landlord who also charges property tax, which he passes to you in the rent. In the United States, a family health insurance plan through an employer costs, on average, $23,968 per year. That's according to the Kaiser Family Foundation 2023 report. The employer pays part. You pay $6,575 out of pocket per year before you use it once. Then come the deductibles, $1,500 to $7,500 before insurance pays anything. A single emergency room visit without insurance, $2,200 to $30,000. In the United States, medical debt is the #1 cause of personal bankruptcy. In Mexico, if you work a formal job, you're enrolled in IMSS, the Mexican Social Security Institute. Your employer pays most of it. Your contribution, less than 3% of your salary. Covered, primary care, specialist visits, surgery, hospitalization, maternity, dental, optometry, and prescription drugs. Out-of-pocket cost for an IMSS consultation, approximately 20 to 40 pesos, less than $2. Over 70 million Mexicans access this system. The American equivalent would bankrupt a middle-class family within a single illness. In Texas, the average monthly electricity bill, $170. In California, $150. Add internet, $80. Gas or heating, $100 to $300 in winter. Car insurance, mandatory, averages $2,000 per year. Without a car, you don't function. Without insurance, you can't drive. In Canada, Ontario residents pay among the highest electricity rates in North America, up to 20 cents per kilowatt hour at peak times. In Mexico, the CFE, the state electricity company, subsidizes residential rates. Average monthly bill for a household, 300 to 500 pesos. That's $15 to $25 US dollars. These are not comparable expenses. They are different systems with different values. Let's run the numbers for a single person in Toronto earning $70,000 Canadian, a solid middle-class income. After federal and provincial taxes, $51,500 net. That's $4,292 per month. Rent, $2,400. Transit or car, $500. Groceries, $500. Utilities and phone, $300. Health extras not covered by provincial plan, $150. Total, $3,950. You have $440 left per month to save, invest, or breathe. One unexpected expense, a car repair, a dental procedure, a flight home, and you're in the red. This is the trap that looks like prosperity from the outside. Now run the same numbers for Mexico City. A remote worker earning $3,500 US dollars per month, less than half the Toronto salary. Rent in Condesa or Roma Norte, a top neighborhood in CDMX, $800 to $1,200. Groceries at the market, $150. Utilities and internet, $60. Uber and Metro as primary transport, $80. Gym, restaurants, social life, $300. Total monthly spend, $1,400 to $1,800. You have $1,700 to $12,100 left to invest, travel, or build real wealth, while living better than the Toronto professional surviving on $442. But wait, there are costs the real estate agent didn't mention. HOA fees in the U.S. average $300 to $600 per month for condos and gated communities. Flood insurance, required in many zones, adds $700 to $2,000 per year. Private mortgage insurance, if your down payment is under 20%, up to $200 per month until you build equity. And in most of the United States, you cannot live without a car. Buy, insure, maintain, fuel, register it. That's $8,000 to $12,000 per year in true ownership cost before you drive a single mile to work. The system doesn't force you, it convinces you. The 30-year mortgage is sold as building equity. The $23,000 insurance plan is sold as protection. The property tax is sold as funding schools and roads. The car payment is sold as freedom. Every financial product that extracts wealth from you is packaged as a benefit, a step forward, a sign that you made it. The rat race is not a trap you fall into. It is an identity you are sold before you're old enough to question it. There is a growing class of people who looked at the math and left. Digital nomads, remote workers, and retirees from the U.S. and Canada are moving to Mexico City, Medellin, Lisbon, Bangkok, and Tbilisi. Not because they gave up on life, because they did the math. A $4,000 monthly income, modest in Toronto, is an upper-class lifestyle in CDMX. Healthcare is accessible. Housing is a fraction of the cost. They are not poor. They are optimized. Geographic arbitrage is the strategy the wealthy have always used, and the middle class is finally learning it. The question is not where you were born. It is where you choose to operate. The U.S. and Canada built systems that extract maximum value from your labor while selling you the illusion of progress. Mexico and Latin America have different systems, imperfect but structurally cheaper, that give you more freedom per dollar earned. Sovereignty is not about escaping responsibility. It is about understanding the architecture of the system you live inside, and choosing whether it serves you or you serve it. The rat race is optional, but only if you know it exists.